What's good to all the viewers out there? It's your boy, the Casual Josh. Now, it has been a while since I've been back to you guys. However, I will explain that to you guys in my upcoming video. So in today's video, I'll just be going over my first impressions of Blade Runner 2049. Or for you purists out there, Cyberpunk 2077. Alright, time out. So, disclaimer before I start the video, I'm using the base PlayStation 4 port for this game. The original plan was to use the PlayStation 5 port of Cyberpunk, but if you've been living up under a rock for the past month or so, then you would understand that obtaining a new gen console is kind of impossible right now. So yeah, there's that. And with this coming from the base console, I'm just gonna say don't expect too much. But with that being said, time in. If you've been living up under a rock for the past couple of weeks, you would have known about Cyberpunk 2077's release and all the issues that have came with it since then. But since the recording of this video, CD Projekt Red has given out an apology to all players and have issued full refunds for the players who wanted to return the game. Now, I'm not one of those people. I just kept the game and I'm just gonna wait for the patches. But in my honest opinion, I really think you should just wait for the game to get fixed, especially if you're like me and you have the base console. It's really not going to get too much higher for us. And again, if I can be honest, I really don't think Cyberpunk was made with the intention for it to be played on base consoles anyways, and I'm okay with that. But enough about that, let's get into my experiences with this game. But I'm gonna be real with you guys, I'm still learning how to even play this game. Firstly, just going over how hacking works in this game and how the chips work in the game. I have to admit that I haven't devoted enough time to learning those mechanics just yet. They're not overcomplicated, where at least the hacking is. I feel like the chips aren't, I'm just not reading enough into it. But like every game, you just figure it out as you go along. Next, we got the combat, which I try to avoid at all costs. Combat for me in Cyberpunk means certain death. And what I mean by that is, let's say if I'm fighting an enemy, the game would just freeze and or crash. If not one of those, it would be the enemy would start clipping all over the place, and next thing I know, my health bar is just gone. Now, I've had times where the combat just runs very smoothly in the game, and at those times it's just extremely fun to play. It's just at the times where it starts glitching out is where I just cut off the game. Other than when frame rate drops, for me, the only other glitch I found is if I'm on a motorcycle and I'm driving at high speed and come to an abrupt stop near other motorcycles, they'll explode or fly into the air. Not really a bad thing, I just find that to be hilarious, to be real with you. Now, you're probably wondering why I haven't gone into the story or the character V yet, and quite frankly, I'm gonna save that for when I do my full review, because personally I'm still trying to understand the story myself, but everybody's experience is going to be different based upon the choice you made at the beginning of the game. And for me, I just at least want to play through my whole storyline, then give you the full review of that. Lastly, I hope this is a wake-up call to developers and gamers alike. And what I mean by that is, I know some gamers can get pissed when a game gets delayed, and believe me, I get it, but I'm just trying to look at the bigger picture here. I want to pay for a complete game and a top quality product. And I'm not saying it's 100% gamers' fault. CD Projekt Red knew this game was incomplete and still released it anyways. Personally, I feel like they just had no choice. There's no telling what another delay could mean for them, and we don't know what happens behind closed doors, so there's that too. However, that still doesn't absolve them though. Only thing we can hope for now is that in the future, developers will take their time to develop a finished product, and us as gamers have to learn to be patient when delays are made. Personally, I hate that Cyberpunk had to be the one to experience this, but hey, you gotta start somewhere. That's all I have for you guys today. Going forward with my first impression videos, I might be doing more comedy driven skits with it, so if you guys would like to see that, let me know. Other than that, the next video is the Final Fantasy VII full review, so be looking forward to that, please. So happy holidays to everyone, be safe and stay frosty everyone. See you guys next time.